Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Tripoli here, back in another small video. And in today's video, guys, we have KvK Part 3. Now, I want to say I'm sorry. I've been absent for, I think, the past, 5 days. I mean, I posted last night, but I was absent for about 5 days or so because I thought my phone was broke and, I was having some trouble with that. I thought I had to get the whole, part replaced, but I ended up just being a little bit dirty and whatnot, or something was in the way and I had to, dig it out and whatever. I got to fix. I'll be back to posting basically daily, if possible, and whatever. So, guys, I'm bringing you KvK Part 3, and right now we are setting a double rally on this guy right here from P/H Loki. He's 287 million might with some rubbish type gear. It's nothing all too good, and he's got some purple level 60. Don't get me wrong. So it's all right. It's all right gear, but it could be better. Like the mitts, I would expect to be gold at his level. I would expect probably like a purple cup, probably a golden firewall plate, golden great sword, and I would expect him not to be using a drum. So overall, looking at him, he's just all right. Maybe he's got some troops in there, and maybe we can kind of just knock him out pretty easily. We don't really know what he's got in there though. This could be some sort of trap, whatever. And now we're just kind of looking around at potential targets that are coming over to reinforce him. He's going down to the corner to receive resources and reinforcements to take these rallies. So obviously, he's going to be taking this. We're kind of looking around, and I'm looking at this guy, and I'm like, oh, this guy is Izium guy, looks kind of good. He could probably, take a rally and get burnt. But right now we're focused on Loki. I've already sent my entire basically army's worth of one troops. I've kept one just in case we come at him again and I have to recall or whatever. So I've kept one army back, but I'm scouting a bunch and I send a bunch of one troops. And you guys, as you can see, we got 26 seconds before this next rally goes. As you can see, he's capped IRC heft. Yes, guys, I didn't even see this go. I guess we didn't communicate this well enough, but we didn't time them very well. As you can see, he sent all the reinforcements back, and he's going to probably load back up full of reinforcements, which means that more than likely his reinforcements are his front line, which could mean that he's a reinforcement trap. Well, we'll see, guys. He's down to 282 million might, which means he only dropped 5 from Heft's hit, which means, I don't know, I think he might have gone range on that last hit. Not really sure. I didn't really get a close look at his gear. Guys, we just came in, we got a defeat. And I was like, oh, shit, we got a defeat. Well, guys, yeah, so we basically hit full infantry front line with our infantry, and guess what? As you can see, the only thing got hit on their side was T4, which means, and they got a bunch of red deads, which means that majority of what they had were red deads, but we did hit a little bit of, the T2 range. I believe that was the doing of the bunny familiar, possibly, or no, maybe I'm not really sure how it happened, to be honest. It wasn't a bunny familiar for sure, but basically somehow we ended up hitting his T2 range. Not really sure how that happened. It might have been because we were in ranged wedge when we hit, but as you can see, he was infantry reinforcement trap, guys. That is the only way this guy could have ever survived, is because he's a reinforcement trap, and they work very, very well as long as they don't get cav blasted, right? So he's sitting here. He's getting ass loads of resources. Look at all the guild members coming over to support him. But guys, he's down to 268. He's trying to build up, but he's trying to be able to take the next hit. But we know exactly what to send at him, and there's nothing he can do to basically block this next hit. With his gear, with what he's got in his wall, I've seen his wall. His wall is just mediocre at best. Nothing too out of place. There's no pay-to-play heroes. I mean, there was a gray watcher, which that provides no benefits to him whatsoever. It's honestly terrible that he's got that on there. But at this point, we're just kind of waiting for me to speed the troops up. We're waiting on the signal to basically send a double rally at him. People are one troop spamming the absolute shit out of him. He's just he's taking one troop after one troop after one troop. And guys, we've sped it up, and basically, look at all these one troops. Look at all these one troops from IRC and us. It's going crazy. It's going down. We're applying the pressure. He's gained some might. The rallies walk. People are carpeting. And guys, he shields like a little oof. I'm not gonna say it because you know what? At the end of the day, he did what he should have done. He should have shielded. Had he taken that hit, it would have been game over for sure. But guys, moving on to the next clip, we have Mr. FMY Black Swan coming in for a rally on Ronald Wez. So basically, Ronald Wez is one of our guys who has taken a solo, probably like a few hours before this. Took a solo. Somebody decided to come in with like a leader solo, like full T4. Got absolutely obliterated, and Mr. Ronald Wez is just kind of sitting here with the leader. We all knew that they were going to eventually come. The problem was, as you can see, I've got 5 minutes of fury. I can't get back to the other kingdom. I'm in a different kingdom. And the problem with this is that he didn't switch kingdoms. He should have probably have switched kingdoms with us, because we couldn't get back, because we were, we're in a different kingdom. We're doing rallies. We're doing, we have fury and whatnot. So we can't get back to him. We can't give him reinforcements, the proper reinforcements for him to take this. Overall, it's not a very good situation. I believe his rally at this point is completely full. He's got a hell of a lot of people with him in his guild. This is probably planned way ahead of time. They probably just, got everybody together, was like, hey, yeah, we're going to come at him. And this guy, he doesn't seem like a joke. He's got what appears to be like full legendary and mythic level 60 gear. He's coming in, and Ronald Wez burns. And it was like from 214 down to, I'm looking for the news report as if I'm in that kingdom. Guys, he actually barely walked back. Oddly enough, I think he only walked back with Siege from 214 on a 194, which means that basically this guy has just, Ronald Wez has only gone down about 24 million might in total, which it was very, very good for not having, I believe, full reinforcements. I think he only had like 600k. I think he only had about 600k. And obviously, as you can see, he went range, and not really sure what type of race Ronald Wez was, but he did very, very well for that. Well, guys, let's go on to the next clip. We have us versus, so basically Perchy right here, he's rallying base, and we've got Nada over here from SG7 rallying Mr. P2 right there, P/HP2. And this P2 guy, he's 165,877,000. 10 million kills. He's probably got some troops. Maybe he's got some troops. Maybe he doesn't. We don't really know. Maybe he's only got like 800k, and maybe he's able to hide. I don't know. We're setting a fake rally on Mr. Sito here. We're full setting that into him, kind of like distracting him and whatnot. But Nada's coming in here for a this rally. It's finally full, and we're just speeding out the rest of those troops in there. It doesn't have a level 60 prisoner, sadly, so probably doesn't have an altar boost, but regardless, we are going to come at this full force. It's 165 million might. We saw the gear. It was nothing special. I mean, it could be fake gear, whatever. But guys, we hit, and basically he burnt. And then we checked the other report. Look at that, 2.7 million troops. Now, a lot of that was reinforcements, but a lot of that also wasn't reinforcements. As you can see, we hit an infantry front line. We went full cav, and overall we destroyed this guy because he didn't really have too good of a comp. Well, guys, now let's get into the reports. All right, guys. So getting into this, we have Perchy in BL versus P/H Loki. So getting into this report, he's only got 6.7 million troops, but guys, he is an infantry reinforcement trap. And of course, we sent infantry right into his infantry front line. Didn't do all that much damage, but we did manage to red dead just about 950,000, which is very nice. And it was about half T4, half T2, just a little bit under, on the T4, as you can see, 436,000 T4 red deads on his side, plus 503,000 T2 reds. So overall, we did very well, and we gave him a lot of woundeds and whatever. We also did get a lot of reds ourselves, so it wasn't a fair trade over. I think he got definitely the better trade. Had we hit him the second time, definitely would have absolutely messed him up big time. But let's get into the next one. So we've got P/H P2, and so we've got Nada versus P2. Now, I don't really know Nada too well. I just came into SG7 during their KvK for just a little bit. I didn't really know what was going on, but she surprised me, and she did very, very well as a rally lead. As you can see, came at this person and dealt a hell of a lot of good damage. Basically destroyed all their infantry T4, all the way through, looks like the T4 cav, the T3 inf, through the T3 cav, through the T2 inf, through the T2 cav, just absolutely obliterated this person, and they're gonna have a fun time healing all this up. Now I'm pretty sure, yeah, no red T4s overall, just a bunch of T3 and T2 deads, which isn't too bad for this person. Had they taken T4 reds, it would have been a lot worse. But look at the, let's take a look at these wall heroes, guys. This is bad. So number one, you don't want to have her, you don't want to have him. That's like wall defense cav attack. That's bad. That's very bad. That's you know, a wall admin. But we have energy boost, infantry attack, construction speed, I believe, and we have siege attack, siege HP, and wood production boost. These are the only two good heroes. We've got Oathkeeper and we've got Rose Knight. Only two good heroes on that wall. And I'm not really sure if Griffin would be the best. It's not the best wall hero. I know that for a fact. You'd have to lose a certain percentage of your troops. Let's see. When you lose 10% of your total troops. So, I mean, in his case, it definitely activated because he definitely lost more than 10% of his troops. But in most cases, it's not the best to have in your wall. So, guys, that's the end of the video. If you liked it, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, and comment, all that stuff. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace out.